Hey lovelies, the Netherlands sure has very friendly immigration policies, and that's why it attracts lots of international students who are looking to travel abroad for study. I'm so excited about the school I want to talk about in this video because it is one of the cheapest colleges I've seen in the Netherlands. Interestingly, for this college, you do not need an application fee. The application process is also quite fast, so I think in about 12 days you're able to know whether or not you're moving forward in the application process. Something I find also very interesting about this college is the fact that you also do not require official transcripts. So if you have a signed and stamped transcript, you are good to go in this application. Hey lovelies, my name is NJ if you're seeing me for the first time, and welcome to this channel where I talk about everything travel, right? I understand that everyone deserves an opportunity to travel abroad to seek for greener pastures regardless of their financial status. So in this channel I talk about so many countries: the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, lots of countries around Europe, and I talk about different pathways, whether you're looking for the job routes, scholarship, colleges. I bring more of scholarship opportunities as well because they help you travel without necessarily breaking the bank. Everything good actually that makes your relocation journey as seamless as possible is what I talk about in this channel. I also help you to save money, right? Because the teaching I give you on this channel helps you to do a lot of things by yourself, thereby saving money, that you throw on agents and lawyers, and that way you channel that money into what really matters in your relocation journey. So if these are your interests, this is a channel where you want to stick to back. To all my returning viewers as well, I want to really say thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments. All of these things help me to grow on YouTube, and I'm really grateful. You guys really rock. If you're new to the channel, consider to subscribe to the channel, and please put on your post notification bell so each time I upload videos, YouTube gets you notified. Now, one more thing, guys, give the video a like, please. I love to see your thumbs up, and thank you so much. Now, enough of the talking, let's get to business already. So I'm going to bring you guys to my screen and show you everything about this beautiful college, who is eligible to apply, all of the details, deadlines, and all you need to know about this application. So if you're eligible, you can get it rolling immediately. And if you think this application is not for you, please share it to anybody you know who are looking out for scholarships. Please, this could just be the miracle that they are praying for. Okay, be kind to that person. Okay, so now to my screen and we'll get it rolling. Did I actually mention that you can apply with the HND? Okay, so everyone with the HND, I got you on this one. I got you. I have your back covered. Okay, so by the way, the name of this university is called the Hanze University of Applied Sciences. Okay, so when you come in here, just go to the right hand side and click on menu, go into study programs. Okay, and then go into education type and I'm going into masters. For example, you can go into bachelor's or masters depending on what you want. And of course, for international students, you're going into full-time programs. Okay, and go to show results. You can see there's about 13 courses available as MSc programs and full-time. Now it brings you to this page where you have all the courses. You can see different courses as data science for life sciences, energy for society, interrelational art practices, masters in international business and management, masters international communication, master of music, and so many of them. Okay, so just go into your preferred course of choice. For example, let's say I'm going for data science for life. I'll just click into that program, and then it brings me to the page of that program. Okay, and then so see what it's saying here. So are you good at handling lots of data? Would you like to learn more programming techniques and apply them to bridge the gap between computer science and life sciences? After this master's, you possess the skill you need to facilitate and initiate innovations for life sciences. Now, one thing I found very interesting, because actually when I saw this, when I was actually going through this website, I did thought that you would need some kind of programs, background, maybe like computer science, computer engineering, and those kind of courses, right, to be able to apply for this program, as a requirement by the university. Okay, but funny enough, it wasn't so. So come down here in this page and go to admissions and applications. Okay, click on admission and applications, and you see admission requirements. Let's click on that, and you see you are eligible for admission to this master if you have a bachelor degree from one of the following: Institute for Life Science and Technology, Medical Imaging and Radiation Therapy, Communication, Media and IT, Electrical Engineering, Sensor Technology major, Biology, Life Sciences, Informatics or equivalent. Now go into language. Okay, so see biology here, life sciences. This actually, I was actually surprised when I saw them. I wouldn't imagine that as a requirement from the college that you would have biology being accepted into courses. Like, it sounded more techy, if you get what I mean. So language requirements, like I said, it's good news, and don't be too excited now about the language requirement. Now program wise is actually exempted for you. It's actually exempted, and I'm not going to be reading through all of these things. All it's saying is that if you're trained in English, you're exempted, blah blah blah, and all of those stuff, good stuff, right? So let's go into required documents. Okay, required documents is all applicants for the master's program data science for life science apply through study link. So I'm not going to click into that. We'll go into that later. Instructions on how to apply through study link can be found here. And you also have like a guide, an application guide where you have step to step where you can click and unclick. Okay, so candidates for admission should upload the following documents into study link: documented proof of knowledge and skills in the disciplines of programming, data science, and biology. Demonstrated proof is either a diploma, a certificate, a portfolio, or a sufficient grade of the entry test. If you want to know more about the value of your own diploma, you can also check the diploma comparison site of our national agency. Okay, so application deadlines. Let's go into deadlines. Let's look at this page. Okay, and let's scroll down and see what we have for deadlines. So our academic year starts on the 1st of September and ends on the 31st of August. Okay, so application deadlines for September intake. Now for students needing a visa, that's for international students now. 1st of June is your application deadline, okay? And then for 1st of May for students from Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, Iran, and Sri Lanka. And then for students needing a visa residence permit, not needed, sorry. So these are for locals, okay? Please note the programs with a decentral selection are subject to a different deadline. Okay, so let's go back again from where we came in here. Okay, so we see tuition fees. Okay, so tuition fees. Well, first of all, let's go into application. Okay, or to scholarships rather. Okay, so the Master Data Science for Life Sciences offer various scholarships to eligible students, namely the NL Scholarship, which is formerly known as the Holland Scholarship. Okay, and it gives you up to 5,000 euro, and the Hans Scholarship, which offers you up to 10,000 euros. The scholarships are a great opportunity for first-year students to kickstart their education at Hans University in Groningen, the Netherlands. Okay, to be eligible for a scholarship, you must meet the general requirements. This can be found on the Hans scholarship page. Okay, so for the NL, that's the Holland scholarship, you need IELTS 7.0 minimum, a CGPA minimum of 7.5, and a TOEFL minimum of 600 if it's a paper-based or 100 if it's an internet-based. So basically, I think we've talked about IELTS. Okay, so what we actually concern here is with the CGPA. So the grading system is not the one that I am familiar with, but I tried to look it up and to kind of match it with the one we have in Africa, where we have 2.1 and 2.1. Your first class, 2.2, third class, and all of that. Okay, so I would leave a link actually where you can do your comparisons and see what the corresponding GPAs are for you, okay, with your country. And I don't think there's any African related document there, but I know that the UK have a similar grading system with most schools in Africa, Nigeria, for example. So you can actually look at that. If you use the first class 2.1, 2.2, and third class grading system, you can actually use the UK, okay, to understand where you fall on the grading system, okay. And then basically for the hand scholarship, you must prove your English language as well. So similar thing, IELTS 7.5 and the CGPA of a minimum of 8.0. Okay, and just here are a few guidelines as to how you can apply for the scholarship. Students that have been fully accepted for the program and who fulfill all requirements receive an invitation to apply for the scholarship from the enrollment officer. Students need to hand in proof of fulfillment, and if the student hands in the documents on time, the student will receive the link to apply for the scholarship. The grants committee will award the scholarship. And then higher scores increase your chances to obtain the scholarship, obviously, in every scholarship. Students that apply for a scholarship need to hand in the necessary proof of documents. Only a few scholarships are available for this program. So the decision of the grants committee is final. Okay. I think that is clear enough. Let's click on tuition fees, and what do we see there? Okay, so basically for tuition fee, you can just come into the start button here, okay, and just click on tuition fees. Okay, and click on that. So maybe go into frequently asked question tuition fees. Okay, so what does it cost to study at Hans University of Applied Sciences? Click into that. Okay. And then to show you, depending on your personal situation, you pay either the statutory tuition fee or institutional tuition fees. So calculate your tuition fees for the academic year 2023-2024 with this tool. Okay, so basically we're doing that for the year 2024-2025. So if you just go into this tool, click into this tool, you're able to use this to do your calculation. To calculate your tuition fee, just basically go in here where you see calculate your tuition fee for the academic year 2024-2025 with the tool below. So you just click in all, what your options are, maybe masters, for example, and keep going until you get to the end. Or you can click into this tool, click into this tool and it will bring you here, and then you go masters, and it will keep asking you questions. Obviously you're going for a full time. If you're an international student, nationalities, you go yes, until you go down, and then you're able to see the cost. Okay, so I'd like to bring you back again to the page. Let's see how you can actually apply for this program. Okay, so let me go back again to the study programs and go back to the programs that we've been using. So we're doing um data science for life sciences. Okay, so when you go into that web page again, so how you apply is actually where you have apply for this program. Okay, you just click into that, and it will bring you to this page called the study link. Okay, the study link is what you use for your application. Remember I said earlier on that you can you can download a form that would show you a guideline, step-by-step guideline as to how you can navigate on this website until you complete your application. So when you come in here, basically you can see create account in study link with DIG ID. So these are basically for nationals. Okay, create account in study link without DIG ID. So this is the one you need to click. Okay, and when you download this, click on download, it will show you a form. So this is basically that form that kind of gives you a step-by-step guideline as to how you can complete your form from start to finish. So just go through it. Okay, going through it would show you every single thing you have to do. Okay, and until you complete your application. So let's go back. So when you have gone through this form, actually, this is the first thing you need to do, actually. Okay, so when you have gone through this form, then you need to go back then to the study link. It's just that before you start doing all of that, you need to actually go into, your program, the program page, and read all the requirements. So if there are any specific things you need to put in when you're doing your, when you're filling out your application, then you are aware, right? So that's why it's always good to check out the programs, look into your program webpage, and see what are the requirements for your program choice, right? So when you come back here, okay, you can see where it says for the answers to your questions about the use of study link, click here. Click here to go to study link directly. So just click here on that button. You see where I'm clicking, okay? And that brings you directly to the form that you have to fill, okay? So when it brings you here, you can see log in using your dig ID to log in. Okay, for international students, don't have a dig account yet. Obviously we don't have one yet, so you need to create an account. Okay, so just click on create an account and put in your details. Normally for international students, all you need is your email and your login details that you generate from here. Okay, so you click on create account and then generate login details, and with that you can subsequently log in to complete your application. So that's basically how you navigate this website. Okay, if you're making this application, best of luck. And if you have any confusion around navigating the site or any question at all related to this application, please ask them in the comment section. I would really do well to come back and answer your questions. And if you think the application is not for you, please kindly share them with all scholarship aspirant that right? Maybe it may come in really handy for them and they'll be happy you did. Let's look out for one another, please. Okay, and until then, I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe and out of trouble. Bye.